Carolyn, is it true that under anti-money laundering legislation, a bank has to validate and identify the trust account they're using for the customer?
Yes.
In your case, were there 2 occasions that ANZ did not and could not have validated your trust existed because the accountant responsible did not do it?
Yes, there was no copy of the trust deed in existence that would enable ANZ to validate it.
Did an accountant give ANZ a fraudulent copy of the trust deed 6 months after ANZ opened bank accounts for a trust that did not exist?
Yes, they did this to avoid admitting that the trust had not been created.
Do you have evidence showing ANZ made documents to try and prove that they'd conducted the identification procedure when they hadn't and gave these false documents to FOS?
Yes.
Do these documents state that the law governing the trust was Western Australia when the trust deed stated it was Queensland?
Yes.
Did the accountant that was involved in this commit a criminal offence under the anti-money laundering legislation that has a penalty of 10 years?
Yes.
Are ANZ required under the Anti-Money Laundering Act to report both the breach and the accountant fraudulently creating and providing that fraudulent copy of the deed trust to them?
Yes.
Did you ask ANZ if they will report the accountant?
Yes, and in 2016 they advised me that they had not given us an undertaking to report this issue. Then in 2016 I wrote to Shane Elliott, the CEO of ANZ, and he did not respond. Then again I wrote to Shane Elliott, CEO, and David Gonski, head of the board of ANZ, in 2018, but they avoid this issue all the time.
Have you tried to report this to AUSTRAC, the Australian Federal Police, Queensland Police and ASIC?
Yes.
Thanks very much, Carolyn.